Hey everyone, today I am filming a video that, to be honest, I wish I didn't have to film, but there's no reason in beating around the bush. My grandmother passed away recently and she was very dear to my heart, obviously. She's my grandma. Her and my grandpa showed me true love because neither of them were actually my blood grandparents. But you would never have known that growing up. I didn't know that for a long time, honestly. And they always treated each of us so amazingly. They loved us. They doted on us. I have some of the most fun childhood memories going out to their house and playing with my cousins. And my grandma was an artist, and she really inspired me to try different things. She was amazing at watercolor and painting in general, but she encouraged me to kind of step outside of my comfort zone. I would only ever draw things that I was looking at. I never drew things, from my imagination, or kind of took things as they were and then made them how I wanted them. And she really pushed me to do that. So years back, before she started getting sick, she had left me a bunch of tiles, just like, tiles. Hey, made in the USA. So yeah, she left me a bunch of tiles, and honestly, I couldn't ever figure out what I wanted to do with them. Nothing felt special enough until now. So she passed away last weekend, and her funeral and calling hours are tomorrow and the day after, and I just felt like, I feel helpless, to be honest with you. To be totally honest and upfront, I feel helpless, and I felt like maybe I could make something with these tiles and share them with the family, and maybe give everyone a sweet little piece of memory of our grandma, or for my aunts and uncle, their mom. And I just thought it would be something better than just sitting around and not doing anything. So I'm going to show you. I'm recording this after I already started working on them. I originally was going to paint them, and it was just a total fail. I just really didn't like the way it was turning out. I should have practiced more, but unfortunately, in these situations, there's not much time for practice. So as I said, the calling hours are tomorrow and the funeral is the day after tomorrow, and I want to have these done for the funeral. So I decided after the failed paint attempt that I'm going to Mod Podge them. So I got the first layer of paper on a couple coasters, and obviously by the time you're watching this, it'll all be done, but I'm feeling positive-ish about them. I think they're gonna turn out okay. I hope they will. If I can, I will actually film the outro after the funeral so that I can tell you guys if I did finish them. And you won't be seeing this if I didn't finish them, but I can tell you guys maybe how everyone reacted to them if I do finish them. So alright, I'm not gonna say anything else. Oh, I am gonna say one other thing. I apologize for my nails, but I thought it was silly to paint my nails just to paint on tile. So ignore them, please. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. For this project, all you're gonna need is some tiles, some Mod Podge, some scrapbook paper, and then some scissors, and maybe a pen. Yeah, a pen would help too. It's really straightforward, so I'm not really gonna actually talk through this whole thing. You can totally see what I'm doing. I'm just cutting out some scrapbook paper, sticking it down, and then adding things onto it until I like the final result. Okay, so now that those are done, I went ahead and grabbed some pieces that I knew I wanted to add on. So first I found a quote that I really liked, and it says, "Faith is the bird that feels the light when the dawn is still dark." And the reason I chose this is because my grandma has always really loved songbirds and hummingbirds, along with anything like in the garden. So I thought that would be a really cute way to remember grandma and something that everyone would know and understand. So this is the first one I made. Once I made a few more, I went ahead and got my typewriter stamps and I put my grandma's initials on each one so that, again, it's more of a memorial piece for everyone. And really that's it. So you can make these as complicated or as simple as you want. Here is a finished tile and I really like the way they turned out. Hi everyone, I wanted to sit down and record this really quickly. So it is the evening after the funeral. We laid my grandma to rest today. It was a beautiful, beautiful day to do it. The sun was out and there was a nice breeze, and yeah, it was just beautiful. So very grateful to have seen the family and to have been able to do that. And now we are back home, and I just wanted to say that the tiles were a resounding success. I only gave them to 4 people so far because I didn't finish enough tiles to give them to all of my aunts and uncles as well as my cousins, so I just gave them to my aunts and my uncle and my mom. So they all seemed to really, really enjoy them, which really meant a lot to me. And then also their spouses and their children, other people who saw them, came up to me today to tell me that they really liked them. So that really made my heart feel a little bit better. I guess it kind of healed my heart. If I'm being honest, I felt like, I could actually do something to try and help. And I just wanted to say that I really think this is a good memorial piece. And it's something that's so simple, like anybody can do this. This requires no talent at all. That's the best part about it. It's literally just picking out pieces of scrapbook paper and any other like stickers or washi tape, whatever you want to use, and just sticking it all together and making something special to remember someone that you love. So unfortunately, I think all of us at some point in our lives have to deal with loss like this, and I highly recommend giving this a try if you're feeling a little bit lost with that loss. Maybe it will help you feel better like it helped me. So I don't know if you can hear, but Pokemon is on in the background. My son is happily watching that, so I am going to go squeeze him so tight and give him a little kiss and spend some time with him this evening. All right, thanks everyone.